What happens when you fish for several days and you bring back a bunch of salmon? When you're a kid, and I was a kid, we've talked about this,
Yes.
there was a rotation, okay? There was Sunday pot roast.
That's right. Potatoes and carrots.
There's potatoes and carrots. Then you might have liver and onions.
Ooh, yes.
All this stuff inexpensive.
That's right.
Because our parents did very well, but we were not wealthy by any means.
And spaghetti.
Spaghetti. And
right.
then you had salmon
patties.
Salmon patties, or croquettes, as they call them down
Our
here.
moms must have talked back then because they cooked the same stuff.
What did you have with your salmon patties?
Peas.
Peas.
A lot of times
I
they had
remember
peas,
having
yes.
peas. Let me tell you a story about my sister. My sister hated green beans, peas, anything that was healthy. So when we were getting along, we weren't fighting. Mom was making sure we were getting healthy. Make sure
Right.
we got all the food we needed to get. So she would hand me green beans under the table.
And you'd eat
I
them.
would eat her green beans, and in turn, and then I would not, or she wouldn't tell on me for doing something.
You needed a
terrible.
dog under the. You needed a dog under the table.
We didn't have dogs inside, but I was the dog.
There you go.
I was eating the vegetables, the broccoli, whatever, because I liked it. But salmon was on the rotation.
That's right,
but
it was.
out of a can. Salmon croquettes.
Exactly.
Can't beat it. So what happens when you have a little leftover salmon?
Yummy.
We don't normally do that. First of all, you check and see. When there's a bunch of old guys cleaning them, you got to make sure that the bones are out. Because a lot of times when you're in a situation where you got a bunch of fish, we're going to make sure the bones are gone. Now, if you have some salmon that you have bought in the store, yes, you can use this. Just be careful with the bones, because the canned salmon, as we all know, when it's pressure cooked, those bones, I used to like to eat them.
I know, me too.
The little round
Yes.
ones, you know, from
yes.
the spine.
I did too.
Yeah. So we're going to take that and put it in your little chopper, and we're going to choppity chop chop. So let's use a red pepper in this. I think it looks prettier.
Okay.
I'm going to warm up this olive oil. Now again, I'm not going to get hot, hot, hot. Our salmon is cooked already, so we don't have to worry about it not getting cooked all the way through. Now that looks a little bit like canned salmon, doesn't it?
It does. It tastes a lot better though. I could just eat that like that.
Mm.
Delicious.
Omega-3s, omega-3s, omega-3s. So I'm assuming that's about a pound. So what we're going to do is take our dry, I'm going to pour maybe a third cup in there.
Right.
Put some breadcrumbs.
So cornmeal, breadcrumbs.
Put maybe a quarter cup of flour. And whatever seasoning you want in there, all-purpose seasoning. I know Mom said she put garlic in there.
Garlic
We're
shell.
going to put some garlic in there. Put a few red pepper flakes.
You like your red pepper flakes.
I do. I promise I'm not going to go
Whatever.
too much. Just a few of those. And let's come in with some parsley. I'm going to probably go 2 tablespoons.
That's good stuff.
A little pepper. All right, there's our dry ingredients.
stuff.
Let's go ahead and put our fish in here.
Yummy.
And let's go ahead and take most of these onions and
Oh, wow.
peppers and put,
Those are yummy too.
Let's put some mayonnaise.
Right there?
Oh yeah, heaping, let's put in some more.
More.
Tablespoon and a half of mayonnaise.
Right.
Let's put some Dijon mustard in
Stir it
there.
up for you. You want all that?
Yep, and I need an egg.
I can get you an egg.
I know we got eggs.
Get you an egg.
Start mixing that up.
All right, and put the egg in?
Yep, go ahead and put the egg in.
I don't think Mom's was this fancy. She was pretty simple.
No, it was very simple.
Yeah.
But these are just some of the things that I want to put in here.
Yeah.
So we're going to come back with just about, I don't know, 3/4 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. So, Mrs. Farmer, I hate to do this to you, but
Okay.
this is where we got to dig in
That's me.
and get some out.
What do you want, like a ball?
Let's make a patty. Look at that. We got a slow thing going here. That's perfect. You can drop that one in. Don't drop it. Look at that.
Perfect.
Beautiful. So I'll tell you what I've done. I'm making a little sauce here.
What do you got in there so far?
Just a little bit of mayonnaise, probably, I would say 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And I would say a half a teaspoon or less of ketchup. Just a tad of vinegar. We're gonna use some smoked paprika.
Yummy.
Okay,
Paprika.
paprika. A little bit of garlic. A little bit of onion powder. Tad of sugar. Just a tad.
You think this one's done?
I think it is.
Alrighty.
A little bit of butter on the buns. Just lightly toast those. So here's what we've got.
Wow.
We've got huge salmon patties or croquets. We got kind of some homemade yum sauce here.
Do you think you can eat this whole thing? I'm gonna share mine with Kelly. How's
Do
that?
you have any doubt that I can
Yeah,
eat
I do
this?
with you, but there's no way for me. This is too
I think
much.
you can do it.
Uh-huh.
Pick the smaller one.
That looks really little.
So let's take this nice piece of bib lettuce and put on there.
Nice. That's too pretty
Put
to
that
eat.
right there.
I love it when the meat's
Put
bigger
a
than
pickle on the tray here.
bigger than the
A little peppercini on the side. Just look at that.
Wow.
Try it, see what you think.
Wow.
Look at that. Can you dig it?
Good job.
Does it take you back?
And I can tell this is, we used to have salmon in cans. I could tell this is, that's still good, but this is amazing with the fresh salmon. I like all your peppers and onions too. Gives it a little crunch.
Oh man.
Wow.
You know what? I'm not kidding you.
That's really good.
That is kind of amazing.
Yes, it is.
And I can't wait to eat that whole thing.